Nestled between mountains and the sea, the spectacularly scenic left bank of Bali not only possesses ancient volcanic features and panoramic view of the mouth of the Dan Shui River, but also contains the remains of prehistoric structures and cultures. Bali's cultural heritage thus extends to the dim past of several thousand years ago. Shisanhang Cultural Site in Bali is the only archaeological site in Taiwan where prehistoric evidence of iron smelting has been discovered. The site is also the location of northern Taiwan's first archaeological museum. Looking to the southwest from the top of the museum, you can see the Bali Waste Incineration Plant located at the border between Linkou and Bali. The incineration plant's modern architecture makes it a good match for the Shisanhang Museum of Archaeology, and it looks like an emerald amidst the beautiful green hills. The Bali Waste Incineration Plant, distinguished by its glass-curtained walls, was designed by I.M. Pei's world-famous architecture firm. The avant-garde geometric form of the incineration plant, which are reminiscent of pyramid in front of the Louvre in Paris, make use of intersecting parallel and perpendicular lines to create a masterpiece of architectural abstract art, and evoke new impressions of the intersection of modern civilization and time. The incineration plant's design will not overturn your architectural stereotypes, but also blur and transform the contradictory relationship between beauty and waste. Taipei County has had the fastest growing population of any administrative unit of Taiwan. With so much economic and social activity, how can the county adequately deal with environmental protection issues caused by waste? The incineration plant is not only helping Taipei County achieve the goal of proper waste disposal, but also enabling the county to achieve 100% incineration of refuse in this time of increasing promotion of recycling. Construction work on the Bali Incineration Plant began in June 1993, and it started commercial operation on July 17, 2001. The plant site occupies approximately 3.5 hectares. The plant building occupies roughly 18,000 square meters and is 60 meters in height, extends 5 meters underground, and has a chimney 150 meters in height. There are 3 incinerators inside the plant, and each incinerator has a daily design capacity of 450 tons of waste. The plant as a whole can incinerate a total of 1,350 tons of waste daily. In order to achieve the goal of adequate waste disposal, Bali Incineration Plant contains a full set of waste transport and disposal facilities. Furthermore, all tasks are implemented with meticulous care in accordance with standard operating procedures, which enable to achieve its goal of optimized waste disposal. Waste collection vehicles must pass through a weighing station before they enter and leave the plant. At the weighing bridge, a non-contact sensor card weighs the truck and allows the actual waste weight to be determined. When a truck passes the weighing bridge, the scale personnel perform visual inspection of the truck and check whether the truck's identity is consistent with the corresponding data. After weighing, the waste collection vehicles move onto the waste dumping platform and dump their waste. At this time, waste inspection personnel bear responsibility for guiding the trucks into the plant. They also perform visual inspection and sampling of the waste. They also make sure the waste disposal vehicle drivers maintain safety, control the trucks, try to prevent the drivers from having work safety incidents, and implement emergency response measures. After the waste collection trucks have finished dumping their waste, the trucks must be deodorized and driven to a special truck washing area. At the truck washing area, the wheels and chassis of the trucks are automatically washed. The trucks can now be driven out of the plant without polluting the environment. Waste poured into a bunker is picked up and mixed by a crane and fed into the inlet of incinerator number 1 to 3 in accordance with incineration operating requirements. This work ensures that the incinerators can operate continuously 24 hours a day. After entering the incinerator inlet, the waste slides into a grate via a feed hopper. The crisscrossing motion of a grate in the furnace and blasts of preheated air ensures that the waste is dried and completely combusted. The furnace is maintained at the temperature of 850 to 1050 degrees Celsius, ensuring that waste is completely combusted. After waste combustion is finished, stable bottom ash remain in the incineration plant. The bottom ash is cooled and transported using a conveyor system to the bottom ash storage pit for temporary storage. It is later transported to a final disposal site for reuse. When waste incineration is conducted, the incineration plant's pollution control equipment simultaneously removes pollutants from the exhaust gas produced by the incineration process. Bali Incineration Plant also regularly commissions professional laboratories and licensed sampling organizations to perform sampling and analysis work, which ensures that environmental quality remains high. Bali Plant's air pollution control equipment can effectively remove heavy metals, dioxin, particulate matter, and other pollutants from flue gas. This ensures that flue gas pollutant and dioxin values are far less than the EPA's permissible standard. The public can go online and check Bali Incineration Plant's pollutant emission data. We publicize the incineration plant's operating performance in an open and transparent manner. Water leaching from waste bunker is collected and sprayed into the incinerators for high-temperature incineration. Other household sewage and processed wastewater is recycled using wastewater treatment equipment installed at the plant. The plant maintains wastewater zero discharge. To avoid noise pollution caused by machinery at the plant, all continuously operating equipment at the plant consists of low-noise machinery. This ensures that all noise caused by operations is kept within the plant. The waste bunker is sealed and is maintained at negative pressure. In addition, an automatic folding hydraulic gate at the dumping mouth ensures that unpleasant odors will not escape. On the dumping platform, waste disposal vehicles are sprayed with a deodorant. This eliminates unpleasant odors caused as waste collection vehicles dump their waste from this platform. Fly ash and reaction ash captured through the exhaust gas treatment system during the incineration process is carried by a licensed collection company to a designated fly ash solidification plant for solidification. Large amounts of thermal are generated from the waste incineration process. Each incinerator plant has a thermal recover boiler and recover thermal produced during the waste combustion process. The plant also has a steam turbine generator that receives steam from the boiler and generates electricity. Apart from supplying power needed by the Bali Incineration Plant, the generator also supplies electricity to be sold to Taiwan Power Company for general public use. According to statistics, Bali Plant produces enough power each month to meet the everyday needs of approximately 16,000 people, which is equivalent to roughly 40,000 households. In this time of tight power supplies, the incineration plant provides this additional benefit apart from waste disposal. Starting on July 17, 2007, Onyx Tahoe Environmental Services Company began operations and management services for 15 years. Onyx Tahoe Environmental Services Company employs many local residents, which account for more than one-third of the total manpower at the plant. Visits are allowed by persons who apply in advance and provides environmental protection education to school groups. 180 different groups have visited the plant, with over 19,000 visitors during the last 2 years. When foreigners tour environmental protection facilities in Taiwan, they usually consider Bali Incineration Plant an important stop. Bali Plant's unique architectural appearance has made it a favorite backdrop for domestic media. Since Bali Plant began operating, many prominent celebrities and production companies have used the plant in music videos, advertisements, and dramas.
Since the beginning, the purpose of this facility here we had visitors with the age from kindergarten age to 80 or 90-year-old elders. This summer, we had the Environmentally Friendly Ecosystem Experience Camp. The main purpose is to let every participant understand how environmentally friendly ecosystems can coexist with each other. At the end of the camp, participants enjoyed a great experience and had a deep understanding of the importance of the environmentally friendly ecosystem.
History of public resistance. Nearby residents have had a certain amount of influence in the history of waste disposal in Taipei County.
It's really unfair to have 5 factories being set up in 2 neighborhoods. Everyone knew that we shouldn't let this happen. We realized that we are going to lose our land and we didn't know how to deal with it or how to fight back. So we decided we are going to create our own organization to fight for our own land. So that's why there have been some protests around the factory for the last 10 years. We have been fighting and protesting like that. Our main request was that the government needs to do a proper job, step by step. And we needed to keep communicating with each other in order to meet each other's needs. If the government sincerely works hard, citizens can see it. That is all we want.
Residents resisted fiercely when the government tried to build incineration plant at landfill sites. In Taiping Village, Linkou Township, Taipei County, the Resident Self-Help Committee was a chief resistance group fighting the planned ash landfill facility. The Environmental Protection Bureau of Taipei County government understood the contribution that local residents have made to waste disposal in the county. Apart from carefully managing the incineration plant and providing subsidy funds based on the operating situation to local governments, they also sincerely accept local residents' oversight and suggestions. They maintain positive, proactive attitude, always try to be good neighbors, try to change opposition to cooperation, and work together with us to promote local development. In order to be a good neighbor, Bali Plant regularly performs environmental cleanups of nearby residential areas. They clean and disinfect drainage ditches and hold a variety of activities. Their actions have dissolved most of the public's mistrust. That efforts to beautify Bali Incineration Plant and Bali Landfill have been very important. With the assistance of local residents, they have successfully restored the fondly remembered lovely and fragrant Taiwan wild lily.
I have my clear memory that in our childhood, we would often pick wild lilies, which would get us a free bus ride to school. So we wish that things can still be like old times, where mountains were full of blooming lilies. We want to create a process where we can rebuild the environment like before. So far, we have grown more than 150,000 lilies there.
In addition, thanks to assistance from the Linkou Township Public Office, we can use a subsidy from the incineration plant to successfully implement the country's first joint incineration plant and community overall development program. On March 8, 2008, we invited Taipei County Magistrate Zhou Xiwei to preside at a ribbon-cutting ceremony for a new hiking trail. This was a big step forward in the campaign to get the incineration plant and community to join forces. In order to preserve and promote local history and culture and boost local development, Bali Incineration Plant has been working together with the residents of Taiping Village to implement the Taiping Village Environmental and Quality of Life Improvement Program. This program has obtained strong support from the Linkou Township office, which has enabled us to achieve today's results.
We are trying to reconstruct the local environment. The construction involves renovating the environment and roads and villages to make it more stable and perfect. We hope that the local government can promote this cause to outsiders, step by step. Everyone hates incinerators, especially in the past, although we have made a lot of improvements, including safety inside factories and standardized procedures. We have even improved the spirit of the whole community and improved overall reconstruction, and now we have finished building a trail to climb the mountain. We invite everyone to come use the Bali incinerator and witness our environmentally friendly procedures.
Today, under the attentive management of the Environmental Protection Bureau of Taipei County Government, Bali Plant has earned widespread public support and has been awarded high marks in various assessments. This has made the Bali Waste Incineration Plant a model facility receiving domestic and foreign attention. In the future, the Bali Plant and Landfill will further integrate the area's existing sightseeing and recreational resources to develop tourist agriculture, environmental protection education, seaside recreation and fitness, and community industry tourism. We will create diverse living with a human scale and meeting the public's needs. We will further make the most of the area's natural, cultural, and local industrial features, making the left bank of Bali an even better place. The Environmental Protection Bureau of Taipei County Government invites you to visit the Bali Waste Incineration Plant and provide your comments.